Good morning, everybody on YouTube. Happy holidays. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services, and have a happy Thanksgiving. I just wanted to let everybody know that, all my viewers out there. And now that Christmas is approaching, people do send me some very strange things from time to time. But this one looks like it's going to be a very interesting videotape transfer job. I wanted to talk about this. Everybody knows I've been getting some video collections from various different people. From Chicago, from Denver, Los Angeles, you name it. And I had a guy who said he had a bunch of television stuff that he recorded back in the early 70s. And he actually recorded it off TV. And I'd like to talk about this video format for a minute. This is a Sanyo VCord 1. It's a black and white video recorder with camera. And these are like videotapes that look like 8 tracks. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a very funky type of video format. And as you can see, when I talk about tape contamination, you see that yellow stuff? These videotapes are very contaminated, and they have to be taken out of the shells and cleaned manually and baked before you can play these. I've done a lot of tapes like these, and they all suffer from the same condition, videotape contamination, which is the same thing that the videotapes you'll see over here, which are for the, what do you call it, Cartravision. Cartravision has the exact same problem. Tape stock is extremely contaminated, so we know our way around that. But these are VCord 1s, and the tapes are extremely contaminated. All right, these were recorded, the guy says, very early 70s, and it's all television stuff. He says it's exactly the stuff that I'm looking for. It's a variety of things. He's had these for several years that he's been trying to convert them or find a unit that actually works. He gave up on it, but he actually said that I could transfer these off and use whatever's on these. He just wanted to get video files of these tapes. This is stuff he recorded a long time ago off TV. And see, this is the type of collections I like getting when they give me permission to post what I find. When people give me collections like this and they work with me and they say, hey, you can post any of that on your YouTube page. I just want video files of it on a USB stick or something like that, and you can post it. These are the type of people I like. But when I find some really good stuff and I can't post it, I just can't. It doesn't belong to me, and you don't want to piss off customers because it could be a really bad thing. But anyways, this particular job is some VCord early TV stuff, early television stuff is on these. He did give me full permission to post this on my YouTube page. Anything that's found, all I got to do is give him video files on a USB stick. Once I'm done, these tapes are very contaminated. I mean, very contaminated. They're going to have to be taken out of their shells, cleaned, and everything else. This is a VCord 1 black and white camera recorder system. This is an early attempt before Betamax. This is a very early video cassette format. They used an 8-track type of tape, and they designed it with these really weird spools, and the tape loads from the side of the unit. It's a very bizarre tape format. And they came out with a VCord 2 as well, but those machines are just so faulty because of bad motors and everything. I'm still working on a process of finding parts and stuff to actually fix a VCord 2 machine if I could ever get parts for it. But the VCord 1 machine I did successfully restore. I've got 3 machines. This is my brand new one that came out of a church out of Phoenix. This one was the easiest of the ones to fix out of the 3 units that I have. It's black and white with camera. Anyways, another thing about this machine is this unit, back in the day, you could connect it directly to a TV. It had a TV converter type of thing, which I do not have. But it was never designed for you to transfer or copy your tapes to like another video format, because that was never the design of this thing. It was to connect this unit, play it on your TV, and that's it after you recorded it from a camera or that little adapter that they had. It was not designed to copy directly to a VCR or something like that when you wanted to copy these tapes to something else, because that was not even heard of at that time. Those type of formats didn't even exist. So we did do my machine. I did Absolute custom. Everything is new on this machine, belts, you name it. I rebuilt this thing. This was a brand new machine. So what we did is we made a custom video cable, okay? And basically when you got a schematic, you can, if you know how to do this type of stuff, you can. I made the plug. As you can see, it's a custom plug. And basically, one's video and one's audio. And you're able to plug directly into a video system like I do. I would plug it into my rack and copy it directly through time-based correction and record this video directly to a file. You were not really able to do that. This was a very early obsolete video format. Was not designed to do this. But when you're in electronics and you know how to do this type of stuff, you can create cables that you can make the machine actually put out the video that was recorded directly to a file, which it was never designed to do. This was a video format that was directly designed to record to a camera, to the tape, this weird 8-track tape of such, and you're able to play this on these little monitor TVs that came with it. Just play only. It was not designed to where it had outputs to copy it to another VCR or anything like that. This is way before Betamax ever came out. It's a very early attempt at a video recorder. But anyways, this guy, he gave me 2, 4, 6, it's like 15 tapes, maybe 18 tapes. This is all television recordings. He said, now the thing about this is he lived in Chicago, he lived in New York, he said he lived in California. He's been all over the place. This is another job from another type of person from the early days, and he says it could be anything on these. He doesn't know, but he does know it's television related stuff that I would be very interested in. So when I transfer these off, I will post all this on my YouTube page because I do have full permission to do so and full ownership of whatever's found on these tapes. So that's always a good thing when you can get that and somebody says you can actually have it and do what you want with it. That's the best way to go. You do get these people with collections. These guys are very stingy. They don't want to share their stuff. They just want it copied, and you just have no way of actually doing anything with it. But this guy here, he sees my work. He sent this stuff to me, these tapes. He says I could do whatever I want with these. He knows it's early television related stuff. Might be some very cool finds on these, so we're going to get these done. But like I said, when people send me stuff like this, Obsolete Video Services is on the ball. It has everything on access to do these. This is a brand new machine that can do those. I restored this machine about a year ago, all new belts, and I had to fix the one board with some capacitors that were bad. But this came out of a church out of Phoenix. They donated it to me. They didn't even really know what it was, and very nice find when I actually got this thing. But we do have a custom video output cable made for this unit. So it plugs right into the side. The unit was never, ever designed to do this, but we could actually save your recordings. If they're done on a machine like this, we can save them to video files, which generally, if you're not set up to do this, have a unit like this to be able to do this, you would not be able to recover these videotapes. But Obsolete Video Services doesn't do anything half-ass. It does everything more professional than you probably find anywhere in the entire country. I do want to make an announcement. We did get our 2-inch quad machine. So we have two 2-inch quad machines now in storage for quad tapes. But we're getting tapes and offers from all over the place, guys. I want to thank everybody who's sending me stuff to be transferred and giving me your collections and permission and so on to be able to actually do what I want with this stuff. But like I said, guys, if you give me videotapes and you want me to recover it, if I can have permission and you give me ownership to it, we will also post on our YouTube page so you can see the stuff as well as you getting a USB stick file. So like I said, this is a VCord 1 black and white machine from very early 72, maybe 71, right in that early year, way before Betamax was ever introduced and before even 3/4-matic was introduced. This is a very early oddball type of video recorder. They look like 8-track tapes, but they're not. And the tape pulls out of the side of the cassette. Very bizarre video format. It is black and white, but without a special unit that came with this, they were able to record TV with it, which obviously I don't have one, but we do have a special converter. cable designed to record any information off of these tapes to video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.